1. Name the acid present in the stinging hair of nettle leaves. Answer: methanoic acid. 2. What are fossils? Answer: fossils are the remains or traces of ancient life that have been preserved by natural processes, from spectacular skeletons to tiny seashells. Imprints, tracks and trails can also become fossilized, like dinosaur footprints or worm burrows. 3. Convex mirror is commonly used as rearview mirror in vehicles. Why? Answer: convex mirror is commonly used as rear-view mirror in vehicles because they always give an erect image and have field of view as they're curved outwards. 4. What is roasting in metallurgy? Answer: heating of metallic ores strongly in the presence of excess air is called metallurgy. 5. What is Tyndall effect? Answer: the Tyndall effect, also known as Tyndall scattering, is light scattering by particles in a colloid or particles in a fine suspension. 6. Under what condition lactic acid is produced in the muscle cells? Answer: under anaerobic condition lactic acid is produced in the muscle cells. 7. Explain the process of translocation of food materials in plants. Answer: translocation occurs through part of vascular tissue known as phloem that also transports amino acids and other substances such as plant hormone which are made in tips of roots and shoots to the storage and growing organs. 8. Explain the process of digestion in the small intestine of man. Answer: small intestine is the site of completion of digestion of food into different components. Secretions from liver and pancreas enters the intestine to help in digestion process. The inner lining of small intestine has numerous fingers-like projections for villi which increase the surface area for absorption. Wall of small intestine contain numerous glands that secrete intestinal juices containing amylolytic, proteolytic, lipolytic enzymes for the complete addition of carbohydrate, protein and fat. 9. It is advantageous to connect electric devices in parallel instead of connecting them in series. Why? Answer: advantages of connecting electrical devices in parallel with the battery are as follows. 1. Voltage across each electrical device is same and the device can take current as per its resistance. 2. Total resistance in parallel circuit decreases, hence, a greater current may be drawn from the cell. In a series circuit, if one component fails, the circuit is broken and none of the components work. Each electrical appliance can be operated separately. 10. List the disadvantages of using fossil fuels. Answer: the disadvantages of fossil fuel are following. The fossil fuels are non-renewable sources of energy. Burning of fossil fuel causes air pollution. The fossil fuel reserve in Earth is limited and may get exhausted soon. 11. List the advantages of reduce and reuse to save environment. Answer: it is useful for people because many people gets benefit from items which are reused and recycled. These are cheaper methods. They need less space. We should minimize the use of various products which are obtained directly or indirectly from natural resources. We can save electricity by switching off fans and lights. 12. There is no change in the color of red litmus and blue litmus paper when introduced into an aqueous solution of sodium chloride. After passing direct current through the same solution, red litmus changes to blue color. Which product is responsible for this change? Mention any two uses of this product. Answer: sodium hydroxide is responsible for this change. Use of this product is: A. Sodium hydroxide is used in drain and oven cleaners. B. It is used in chemical manufacturing, oil refining, hydraulic fracturing, water treatment and metal processing. C. It is also commonly used in the manufacture of fabric, plastic wrap, paper and soap. 13. A student places a piece of cucumber, a glass piece, a banana peel and a plastic pan in a pit and closes it. What changes can be observed in these materials after a month? Give scientific reason for these changes. Answer: if a student places a piece of cucumber, a glass, a banana peel and a plastic pan in a pit and closes it, then a piece of cucumber and banana peel will disappear because they are biodegradable materials, and plastic pan and a glass will remain as it was as they are non-biodegradable. 14. What time dispersion of light? Mention the color that bends the least and the color that bends the most when light undergoes dispersion through a prism. Answer: the phenomenon of splitting of white light into its constituent colors when it passes through a prism is called dispersion. This band of 7 colors so obtained is Vibgir. V is for violet, I is indigo, B is blue, G is green, Y is yellow, O is orange and R is red. This is called spectrum. 15. Write the differences between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Answer: the hydrocarbons in which all the carbon atoms are linked by only single bond are called saturated hydrocarbons. These compounds are normally not very reactive. Generally shows substitution reaction. Hydrocarbons in which at least one double-triple bond is present along with single bond is called unsaturated hydrocarbons. These compounds are normally more reactive than saturated hydrocarbons. Generally shows addition reaction. 16. Name the major constituent of biogas. Write the properties of biogas which make it a good fuel. Answer: the main constituents of biogas are methane and CO2. The advantages of biogas are followings: it burns without smoke, therefore causes less pollution. Its calorific value is high and also used for lighting. 17. Write any 2 hazards of nuclear power generation. Answer: 2 hazards of nuclear power generation are contamination. Improper nuclear waste storage and disposal result in environmental contamination. High cost of installation. Nuclear power plant needs a lot of money for their setup. Moreover, the limited availability of uranium adds to the disadvantage. 18. Write the differences between homologous organs and analogous organs. Answer: the organs which have the same functional structure but are different in function are homologous organs. For example, whale, bat, cheetah and human share similarities in pattern of bones of forelimbs. In these animals the same structure develop along different direction due to adaptation to different environment adaptation. Analogous organs. These organs have similar functions but are different and there is structural details and origin. For example, wings of butterfly and birds are not anatomical structure similar, do they perform similar function. Analogous structures are a result of convergent evolution. 19. Write the differences between the sex chromosomes of man and sex chromosomes of women. Answer: in men and women 46 chromosomes are present. Out of those 2 are sex chromosome. The sex chromosome of female 20 and in males are Z. 20. Sex of a child is determined by the father. How? Answer: in human males 2 dissimilar chromosomes at present, longer X and shorter apostrophe dot. In human females 2 similar long X chromosomes are present. All children inherit X chromosome from their mother. If the offspring inherit X chromosome from the father, then it will be a daughter, and if it inherit Y chromosome from the father, then it will be a son. Thus in human beings sex of a child is determined by the father.